Hey, it's Matt. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video. So I wanted to answer the question that I posted in the RP group on Facebook earlier today. And the question is, what are a few things you would do if you could see? Come on with me, I'll go answer them myself. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks again for joining me. So the question is, what are a few things you would do if you could see? So I'll give you my answers, and right off the top of my head, I would have to say that there are a lot of things that I would want to do when I can see again. So just giving you some brief answers that come to mind just off the top of my head. A couple would be see my family. So I would definitely want to see my family. I spend time with them quite a bit and I see them often, like I'm in their presence often, but I haven't actually seen my family in probably about 6 or 7 years. So I would love to be able to actually see them again. I'm a little bit nervous to possibly see them just because, after 6 or 7 years, it might be a little bit like alarming. That's not like in a bad way, but it would be a little bit difficult to possibly see somebody after that long. But anyway, it would be exciting. I would love to be able to see my parents, my brother, my sister-in-law, my nieces. It would just be really cool to see them. And of course, I'd love to see Corey and her family as well. So that's one of the things I would love to do. Something else I'd really love to do is see some of the places that I travel. I love to travel and I'd love to see islands and beaches, things like that. I really enjoy experiencing those things. Like I've been doing the last few years, but I haven't actually been able to see them. So I'd love to go to some islands, some of my favorite islands that I visited, and actually just see the beaches, see the ocean, see the people, see the city, and just everything that I've experienced. So I think that'd be really fun. My latest adventure, just last week, we were in Aruba, and everybody just loves Aruba. Apparently the beach there and the ocean is just so beautiful. So I think it'd be so fun to go there and just actually see it. Even though I was there experiencing it, I wasn't able to actually see it. Something else I'd love to do, I'd love to be able to just go to the store, maybe like a grocery store or Target, something like that, and just be able to walk around independently and do some shopping on my own. I realize that isn't a huge deal, but just having the independence to walk around and do some shopping on my own, look at the products on the shelves, read the labels, and actually go through the checkout and interact with the person, do the payment myself. And I realize it just seems so rudimentary to want to be able to do that, but that's not something that I necessarily do by myself anymore. So just having that independence would be really important for me. Something else I'd love to do, I'm actually at the gym right now. I'm standing in one of the studios. I'd love to be able to come to the gym and run through some workouts all by myself, not have to rely on anybody else to guide me around, to assist me to the machines, to turn my machine on, turn my machine off, guide me to and from the stairs, things like that, or go even something as simple as going to the check-in desk and giving them my card so they can check me in. So something as simple as that. One other thing I'd really love to do is just be able to go out and go for a walk, go for a run, or even go driving. Although I don't care that much about driving again, it's been quite a few years since I have had my license and actually driven a vehicle. I think it'd be really cool to have that independence, but I don't think driving is at the top of my list because there's so many different ways that a person can get around now without having a license. For example, Uber, Lyft, Metro Mobility. There's just so many different ways for people to get around now. I feel like having my license just isn't necessarily something I really care about all that much. So anyway, those are some of the answers that came to mind just right off the top of my head as far as what I would like to do if I could see again. And hopefully for all of us with RP, that is the reality for all of us at some point. So those are my answers. One more real cool announcement. Stay tuned for the end of this week. So today is actually Monday. If you stay tuned until Friday, I have a really cool announcement. I'm not going to expose it quite yet, but I have something really cool going on Friday. Just to give you a little brief kind of sneak peek, I was approached by someone a couple weeks ago, and one of the big news stations here in Minneapolis is going to be interviewing me. So on Friday, we're going to be filming, and I'm not sure when it's going to air, but they're going to be doing an interview and doing some filming, and then I'm going to be on TV here in Minneapolis. So super cool. I'll give you more details later in the week, but just stay tuned. I'll definitely give you guys a link to that video when it actually airs on TV. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, I'd love it if you subscribe. I really enjoy interacting with all of you and just getting to know all of you here with RP and just from all these groups and But just anyway, yeah, I really appreciate it. So if you're new, hit the subscribe button. I'd really love to hear from you. Otherwise, if you have any comments or questions, again, leave those down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon.